Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
I don't know if you realized it, but I recently looked into the team names for IPL carefully after 12 years of its inauguration and figured that there is Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai and Kolkata, but no Jaipur or Chandigarh. Instead, it is Rajasthan Royals and Kings 11 Punjab. Some of you must be like, so what? नाम में क्या रखा है? Well, there is a little more than what meets the eye in the name. It's about the population and its demographics that it attracts. After all, brands are interested in those metrics, right? So on this episode of Dekoded, I thought, let's decode the biggest brand of Indian sport, IPL. It is this very moment that cricket changed forever. A relatively younger Indian team that went to attend the first ever T20 World Cup organized by ICC in the year 2007 was not even the top 4 favourites for the tournament. The game of cricket, which started as a gentleman's game initiated by the Britishers at Lord's, saw a shift in the year 2007. And there was no turning back. India's win in the World Cup made things faster and more aggressive for cricket. In a nation where every other Sharma ji ka beta plays cricket, it was breeding ground for T20 cricket to prosper. And thus came the cricketing format with glitz, glamour, music, Bollywood, politics and all the razzmatazz that a commercial Hindi cinema provides. Enter IPL, the brainchild of Lalit Modi, which changed the cricketing world forever. The millennial generation and their decreasing attention span had resulted in lower numbers in terms of DRP and stadium capacities for tests and ODIs for the first half of the 2000s. A commitment of 5 days or even an entire day seemed a bit too long, and thus came the capsule version of cricket, T20. With IPL, the infiltration of corporate sponsorship and advertisement happened massively. Young fans got emotionally invested into the tournament, rooting not for just their favorite teams, but the players that they adored the most. Deeper the association, the stronger the emotion a fan felt for the brands that came on board. And they came in large numbers, primarily due to the short 3-month schedule, deep consumer involvement, shorter game durations, and massive television ratings. But how did the IPL become a global brand in just over a decade's time? Let's find out by looking at the 4 P's of IPL, starting with promotion and pace. Look at these numbers. These are the metro cities with the most population in the country. Result: more buying capacity and a massive middle class population to convert into a fan base. The BCCI initially thought of encashing this very fact when IPL franchisee auctions were being done in the year 2008. It was certain that the brands would not have a similar pull if it was a Patna or a Bhopal. There was also a component of home-based matches in IPL that was going to be a big cash register for the franchisee. Hence, demographics played a crucial role. Then came the inclusion of celebrity influence and roping in marquee players. When a brand like SRK or a Virat Kohli gets associated with a sporting event, how can it stay low profile? Another vital aspect of the brand building came in through the social media engagement that individual franchises did. From multiple fan pages to events organized for engaging fans, the brand IPL grew stronger with every passing year. So much so that according to Duff & Phelps, the value of the IPL ecosystem grew from 3.2 million in 2014 to 6.8 million in 2019. It is now among the top 10 sporting leagues in the world. It has resulted in even non-cricketing countries like the USA to think of cricketing leagues like USA Cricket. IPL became a case study for all these leagues that followed. But what they lack is the massive cricket crazy population that India has. The continued unprecedented response from advertisers, broadcasters, sponsors, affiliates, partners, and the viewing public year after year has made the IPL the darling of sponsors and advertisers. Let's try and understand how IPL became such a huge brand by the other two P's of marketing: product and price. The pioneer of branding, Walter Lander, once said, "Products are made in the factory, but brands are created in the mind." And that holds true even today. For a product to be successful, it is not always necessary to be the first in the market. In IPL's case as well, they were not the first. Indian Cricket League came up in the year 2007 with 9 cities and 4 international teams competing for the title. The BCCI saw an opportunity and used its upper hand to stop any under-contract player to take part in ICL. The next year, they came up with IPL, combining entertainment with sports. The brand IPL became more consistent and, as is the case with any good product, became the first in the mind of audiences. Now, even if there are multiple such leagues played across the world, brand IPL is stable and provides sustainable returns year on year. Rajesh Srivastav, who played a crucial role in creating a strong brand presence of new famous alcohol brands like McDowell and Royal Challenge, thinks a successful product is not made out of billions of dollars of marketing money.
Don't invest money in press and television advertisement, but put that money into making a product so good that your product becomes a salesperson.
And now let's talk about price. We have all seen the massive star broadcast deal of rupees 16,347 crore for 5 years, or how Vivo agreed to cough up rupees 2,200 crore for the 5-year sponsorship. This valuation was not reached in a day. Price is a key marketing tool for multiple crucial purposes. The pricing structure of IPL is a major source of income for the BCCI. Of the revenue that BCCI earns from IPL, 40% used to go to organizing IPL, while 54% was shared among the franchisee and the rest 6% was used as winning prize amount. However, post-2017, the revenue sharing model changed to 45% franchisees, 50% to the IPL fund, and the rest 5% as prize money, making it more profitable for BCCI. Now that you have a strong product, none of the franchisees would be able to say no to this arrangement, isn't it? So what if this high-octane money-making machine for BCCI gets stalled for a year? An Economic Times report stated approximately a loss of rupees 3,869.5 crore. With the looming threat of the coronavirus to the world and India, with a rising number of cases every passing day, it was almost certain that a mega event like IPL would not take place. The other option was to shift it to a safer place. BCCI was on a lookout for a safer place to conduct the IPL. And with just 80,000 cases registered so far, UAE seemed like a proper fit. After all, the show must go on, right? And it's not just the BCCI. Everyone loses money if IPL does not happen. Franchisees, players, brands, and most importantly, the broadcasters. At a time when major sporting tournaments like the Olympics, Copa America, UEFA, Wimbledon and others getting cancelled, the sporting world is reeling through losses. Top professional leagues around the world have lost millions of dollars in revenue due to COVID-19 already. Amidst all this, getting brands and sponsors to convince that a sporting event like IPL is possible during an ongoing global pandemic is also not an easy job. On top of it, the title sponsors Vivo pulling out due to the ongoing tensions on the borders between India and China added salt to the injury for the BCCI. And that's where Dream 11 got its dream run. Vivo came in as a player offering mid-range affordable smartphones. The shift towards mobile streaming of sporting events was also at a rapid pace around this time, with the internet getting cheaper in this country. So Vivo in 2016 decided to put 100 crore in IPL, earning itself the title sponsorship. For a small company like Vivo, it was a gamble. And that too, a gamble that paid off. In a span of 2 years, its market share grew to nearly 15%. becoming one of the top smartphone brands in India. From an official fantasy game partner in 2019 to finally getting the coveted title sponsor tag will possibly do something similar to Dream 11. At a time when companies are cutting back on costs, the confidence shown by Dream 11 by putting in rupees 220 crore proves more about the IPL brand and its capability of bringing back dividends for brands than anything else. This gives Dream 11 a chance to make almost a year's worth of revenue in these 2 months of IPL. COVID or not, brands are not going to step down even in this edition. During the IPL, many companies and brands start their own set of branding exercises. Last year, Zomato initiated Zomato Premier League, offering cashbacks to correct predictions of the match winners for a day. Swiggy came up with Swiggy Pop within the Hotstar app for the user to order food without having to move between apps. Coca-Cola and Pepsi are always in a tug of war during the IPL with their commercials. Seat Tires comes in between breaks as strategic timeout partners. The brand plugs and opportunities are endless with this mega event. In 2019, the IPL final saw 18.6 million concurrent viewers on Hotstar. When you have those many eyeballs glued to a match, you know what follows, right? Brands. In 2019, a total of 70 brands advertised on Hotstar during IPL. Now when people won't be able to flock to the stands and watch their favorite teams battle it out for the IPL trophy, the numbers are expected to rise even further on both TV sets and Hotstar. When IPL came in for the first time, like all new things, it was heavily criticized. The purists saw it as an evil that will destroy the game. The market optimists, on the other hand, saw a new leash of life for the sport. But beyond this, there are a lot of other factors associated with this form of cricket. It is a massive contributor to the gross domestic product of our country and is the second highest paying league in the world, making it possible for hundreds of talented players to make their careers. Franchisees put money around the marketing, advertising and promotional activities, giving work opportunities to many agencies associated. Brand advertisements and sponsorships are helping brands find a space to reach out to millions of households, and a lot of people who are associated with the IPL ecosystem get paid every time an IPL season happens. Now, whether it's helping cricket as a sport or not, that is still debatable. But as long as the fans, clubs and sponsors are engaged, there is no stopping IPL. Hi guys, we hope you liked the video. If you like this, tell us more in the comment section below which are the topics that you want us to decode for you. In the description below, find the link for Counsel, which is a one-on-one program to actually guide you through in your career, and keep writing to us with more content ideas so that we can come up with them for you.